Hey guys, it's Mike from RetroGameBoyz. I just wanted to create this quick video to introduce a prototype that I created earlier, but never really found a use for it because I didn't have a way of testing it until a customer asked me about making one. So this is a current prototype for a Atari 5200 keypad module with a DB15 pass-through. So basically, this will add keypad functionality to the following controllers. An existing Atari 5200 joystick that might work. The analog might work, maybe the keypad won't. An existing RetroGameBoyz Model 1, where all I had was the start button on the side and no keypad functionality. And what I designed it for was the Atari 5200 Wico stick that comes with their proprietary Y cable. So as you may know, this joystick, I tested it out. It works pretty good. I don't really like it that much. It's got a lot of play in here, and figuring out these particular controls here are iffy at best. But some people have these and they want to add keypad functionality to them. However, the included keypad or the external keypad that came with it or sold separately, I don't remember, are hard to find or very expensive. The joystick might work, but they still don't have keypad functionality. So if you're lucky enough to have one of the Y cables that came with it, as you might know, this actually has a DB9 connection on it, a 9-pin port connection. And this proprietary Y cable plugs into the Atari 5200, and then you would hook up the keypad to this. Well, you can do that as well with this particular module. So if you wanted to add keypad functionality, you would use the Y cable plugged into the Atari 5200 and then plug the module into this. And I'll just give you a brief demonstration just to show you how it works. Basically, I'll just use the diagnostic cartridge that I have with my Atari Max. Okay, so the first two setups are fairly straightforward. You would plug the Atari 5200 pass-through module into the Atari 5200 and then plug in the analog Atari 5200 original joystick or the RetroGameBoyz Model 1 version basically directly into the DB15 port. It's that simple. Now note that the tabs on here might have to be pressed a little bit or shaved down if you want to put it into that. Mine actually fit pretty good without an issue, but you know, that's up to you if you want to do something like that or not, if you really want to use it that bad. This is my only working Atari 5200 original control pad, believe it or not. So I like to keep this one pretty pristine. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Okay, so for the Wico 5200 joystick that has the 9-pin connector, you would plug the Y cable into the Atari 5200 and then plug in the pass-through module into the 15-pin port. And then depending on the mode that you have this set in, try to keep that centered and then just turn on the Atari 5200. You might have to go in a circle just to kind of set it up a little bit. What I'm going to do is just go down to 32K ROMs and then go to diagnostics. All right, so now that I'm in the diagnostic mode, I'm going to go to the keypad and I'm just going to press 5 and start. And there we go. So if I press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then asterisk is A, 0, B is pound, start is C, pause is D, and reset is E. Okay, so that's basically 1, 2, 3, do it again, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, asterisk, 0, pound, start, pause, reset. And then obviously the joystick works as well. Okay, so that's basically all there is to it to add keypad functionality to an existing Atari 5200 Wico joystick with the 9-pin port. On a side note, I did get confirmation from a previous customer when I did make this available a while ago that this actually does work as well with the Wico Atari 5200 command stick. I believe that's one. It's got 2 buttons on either side or something like that. So this could also be used with that. I don't recall if you needed the Y cable or it worked directly as a pass-through, because that one comes with a 15-pin port. So I think it works directly with the Y cable that it comes with. If it does work with the pass-through, it might, but you might have to smooth that tab down that is similar to the end of a Atari 5200 stick. All right, guys, hope you found it helpful. If you think I should make more of these, let me know. I actually only made this as a request, but if you think this is useful, I'd love to hear your comments. All right, guys, take care.